the bar. He ain't seeing you no more. He only 15 minutes away. This shit crazy. He used to love you, but he turned gay. This shit happens every day in the black hood. We tryna think, tryna keep our mind level. Stay away from the devil. Mama taking the kids to church now. Tryna stay away from the hood devil. But it keep being tempting. I mean it and I meant it. I'm going through war in my brain. I feel sorry for the next years. For the next generation, we still trying to step here. My mama felt a bump on her breast there. So we struggle when we muscle through here. It's just trying to be legal. We got hit with something that was kind of lethal. They telling us we black and we not equal. And we some different type of people, but we the same. But who's to blame? They come to look for us like our name Saddam Hussein. And my man got framed. They found coke in his hood, and it ain't all good. Bomb blocks like Mayor Good. I'm back to the hood, and I'm thinking again. This some deep shit. This for my youngins. Just don't give up. If you can look up, you can get up. Young boy, I don't know your name, but I feel your pain. I probably was feeling the same. Young boy, I don't know your name, but I feel your pain. I probably was feeling the same. Young boy, I don't know your name, but I feel your pain. I probably was feeling the same.
Life will never be the same. Heart full of pain. My nigga got slain. It got me going insane. Trying to deal with something that we can't change. You was my young boy. Stood about 6'4". Died before your time over sister's war. Now my heart goes out to your mom and the rest of the fam as we try to move on the best that we can. I was your boyfriend, and even when we broke up, the situation got a nigga choked up. This just the day we was blowing smoke up in a boom boom room. When Lemons, Davis, Shiz playing Mad No 6. Polo was the shirt, Air for One was the kicks. This is for my young boy Kareem Al Murray from 1-6. My young boy was the shit, and then I dedicate this head hit to my
young boy. I don't know your name, but I feel your pain. I probably was feeling the same.
Yo. We back. Episode 27 Filoosh Talk. We back. Dame in the building.
Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Aunt Mr. Not Your Regular. We have a guest in the building today.
Yes.
Introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Danae, but people call me Nay, and I'm a mother, wife, mother of 3, business owner. So yeah, that's me. Doing a lot.
That's what's up. So, dang, what's going on, man? How was your weekend?
And I had a wonderful weekend, man. Real laid back, man. You know me, I just kick back. When I ain't working hard, I fall back, stay out the way. Nothing too major.
Best way to be.
You had a good weekend, my brother? How was your weekend, man?
My weekend was pretty chill, man. I was chilling. It was a good weekend. So, back at it. Episode 27?
27, man.
Episode 27, y'all.
Thanks for all the support, too, man. We really appreciate it, man.
For sure,
yeah, I love what you guys are doing. Staying positive, giving a nice message out, and staying out the way as much as you can. So I love it.
Got to, man.
We appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it, man. So what's going on this week with sports, hot topics? Sports, man. The Sixers play Miami Heat tomorrow night, I believe, man.
Right.
We need Philly going crazy. I think they play in the city too, man. Like, we need the city going crazy, man. There's no way Miami gonna beat the Sixers. I don't care what nobody say. Let's bet the house on it. You know what I mean?
He said bet the house. Who? It's a game on tonight too, right? Lakers and
I think it starts tomorrow night if I'm correct, but it might be. I might be.
No,
wrong.
I'm sure. I believe it's tonight.
Oh yeah, the play-in tournament start tonight.
Yeah, I believe it's tonight, man.
So what's going on in Hot Topics though? What happened this week? The
man,
music going
listen.
crazy. What's going on?
I know we touched bases on this last week, but the whole Kendrick Lamar, the big 3. All right.
Okay.
The big 3 beef is I thought it was gonna die out when Cole apologized and shit. Thought it was gonna be over, but Drizzy he came back and he was coming at a few people. You know what I mean? He went at Rick Ross, and then Ross got in the booth. So let me ask you guys this, man. What do y'all think about the Drake? First of all, have any of y'all heard the Drake diss?
I heard all of it, man.
I haven't heard all of it. I only heard some. I heard Kendrick Lamar's part, and then I heard J. Cole, but I didn't get into everything else. It seemed like it's a never ending. So I didn't get into all of it.
Yeah, I heard all of it. I think some of it's good for the sport, and some of it we need to come together and chill with all the beefing at some point.
Man,
Exactly.
fuck all that, yo.
That's just my opinion, man. That's just my opinion.
No, you're definitely your opinion, and it's
I
definitely
think that's
valid.
where J. Cole was coming from.
That's
like,
exactly
man,
where
like
he was coming from.
we had a time. Let's chill. They locking a lot of the brothers up, man. We gotta chill.
Yo, I want to see a crazy rap beef, hip hop beef like we did back with Hit 'Em Up, except for Skip the Violence.
I was about to say,
Skip the
did
violence.
people die because of that?
Skip the Violence, but a beef like that, or a Jay-Z and Nas type beef. I mean, we've been longing for a real.
I'm gonna tell you what they should do. They should
battle.
just bring verses back, man. That'll
Verses
settle
was
all the
amazing.
BS, man. Like
Right, but
verses,
people
ain't
catalog.
nobody getting hurt. You hear both talents.
Well,
You know
listen,
that was
I
a
think
good
that's an
form.
amazing idea.
I think I'm now. I'm not a Drake fan. All right, I don't want to say that. I want to start out by saying I'm not a Drake fan anymore. I once was. He got too Hollywood for me. I can't listen to his shit. His shit depresses me.
Really?
Yes, it makes me want to go to bed. All right. Now I know Uptown Cinema's not gonna like some of the things I gotta say about Drake. He said he'll be back because he don't want to hear me talk about him.
But you can't
listen.
go against his lyrical, accomplishments, man.
Well, I mean, he don't.
He always charted. He always writing hits.
He don't write his stuff. I don't want. I'm tired of
Wait,
people
you saying
it.
Drake don't write his stuff?
Drake, he may write some stuff, but he had a ghostwriter. All right.
Can we be honest and say that
He had a
every
ghostwriter.
rapper
Nope.
that stepped into the industry has had some type of assistance or has
see,
had.
then
Come
I
on,
agree.
Now,
we can't sit
now
up
when
here and
you-
act
I
like.
agree with that.
No, and I'm not saying that fully written their music, but hey, listen to this. What you think
You
about
mean like
that? Somebody
rough-
say,
reference
well,
tracks
maybe you
and
should put
shit
this
like
in
that.
it. Like, come on, we
I
all
agree
have,
with
we
that.
all, somebody had help.
All I'm saying is, right? All I'm saying is, I think Ross Jones was better than Drake. I said it. I think Ross Jones was better than Drake John.
I'm gonna tell you,
Tell me what y'all think.
Ross John was super rushed. I love Ross,
What?
but Ross can't mess with Drake. Ross can't mess with Drake at all, on no lyrical level. Like, and Ross, one of them boys, he spit that stuff, but
I was about to say that. I
like
was
lyrically, he don't want to go with Drake on that type note, man. Yeah, he had a rush joint. Ross was a little emotional, one in the booth.
You think it was a Russ John? I think Ross was talking. He talked his shit, man. I'm sorry. I feel like Ross Jones was better than Drake John. I think, in order, right? I think it was Kendrick. First of all, Kendrick only had a verse. These niggas is coming out with songs. Okay, that's number one. It started with J. Cole's 7-minute drill. You know what I mean? Which was, by the way, the weakest link, if you ask me.
Can we start
Between
from
the
the
four.
beginning? Before you get into 7-minute drill, can we start from the beginning about what it actually got Kendrick Lamar so irritated and hot in the first place?
Well, I mean,
It was this man giving him his kudos and saying that he was a good rapper. That was it.
See,
It was no need to get his panties in a bunch.
See, I don't know the
I don't
whole.
know. Yeah,
the
I
whole
don't know
it
the
been
beef
years
with him
of
and
beef.
Cole.
I don't know the whole story.
I don't know the joint with
where
him
it
and Cole.
originated at.
But
Sometime in the industry, it be little as a chick they both had or something, man. It be crazy stuff going on in the industry.
Listen,
Man.
all I know is that Drake and Kendrick have been dissing each other for a long time.
Oh, okay. Maybe I missed
I
something.
mean, so
I think
I'm just
men nowadays can be a little bit too emotional. I'm not gonna lie. I think that
I agree.
if I have the reference correct, he says something about the big three is Aubrey, Kendrick Lamar, and himself. This is J. Cole. Basically saying that they were the best rappers in the industry. I don't see what is so bad about that. Granted, you as you know, you want to be the best, so you saying ain't no big three, it's just me, whatever. But is it that deep to diss the man?
That's the only line people remember out there.
Because I think that was all he said.
It's big me. Listen.
That was his moment, man.
All I'm saying is, if I had to put it in order, who I thought, first of all, like I said, Kendrick did a verse, the rest of them did a song, but who had the hottest, out of this whole thing? I feel like it was Kendrick with that verse. I feel like he killed it. Then I feel like it was Ross, Drake, and then J. Cole being last. And the only reason why I put J. Cole last because he didn't even believe the shit he was saying. He didn't believe it so much he had to double back and apologize about the shit.
No, man, some people just maturing in the game, man.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Yo, listen, man, it's hip-hop.
It ain't nothing lyrical Kendrick was going to come
hip-hop.
back and do, man.
And right now, what we waiting for is the main event. Fuck the Ross track. You know what I mean? Fuck J. Cole. We are waiting for the main event. And the main event is definitely Kendrick and Drake. And
That's
I can't
the
wait
main
to
event.
see. Yeah, that's the main fucking event. And I can't wait to see. The clock is ticking. I
So
can't wait to
you
see what
telling
Kendrick
me?
do.
So you telling me in the Drake disc, who did he diss specifically? If he didn't diss, did you say that he dissed Kendrick
He dissed
Lamar?
Kendrick. He dissed Ross. Those Future. Metro Boom. He's still going at
Drake
Metro
was
Boom.
going in on that.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
He told him to shut up and make the beats, man.
I respect Drake because he really did come at everybody. He said, fuck y'all. I'm doing this shit by myself. Since Cole want to back out on me, I got this. And he started going at everybody. He throwing up memes of Metro
Where's
Boom and
Kendrick?
shit. He's coming.
He writing.
He's coming.
Why is it taking so long?
He probably got a ghostwriter talking to him.
coming.
Like, memorize
Exactly,
this last verse. Memorize what I'm telling you, man. You gotta say it harder.
We gonna see, man. But we definitely waiting for, the main event, which is Kendrick and Drake, and we waiting for Kendrick to respond. So Kendrick, man, your time is ticking. All right,
Yeah,
everybody's
you
waiting
can't
on
start a fight and then be like, no, I'm out to go get my big brother.
I don't think
Where
he
you
started
at?
it. I don't think he started. Like I said, Drake, for one, man, I personally feel like Drake acts like a hoe. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel like he acts
What
like a
did
hoe.
Drake do to you, man?
Yeah,
I mean,
nothing
come
but
on,
respect.
man. Like, come on, bro.
His last album, he came at everybody. How many times are you gonna talk about Rihanna? That should been over. That should. It's
She
a
don't
dub.
want you. She got 2 kids. Like, niggas
Yeah.
need to know when to let it
You know what I
go.
mean? He comes at her every chance he get. He want to come at ASAP. He want to come
She
at.
don't
He
want
comes at
you.
everybody, whether it's directly or indirectly. But like Ross said, nigga, let's have a conversation.
But some
have a
men take
conversation.
it personal when you with their exes and all that.
So wait.
The crazy
you used to
world.
mess with-
Some cornball ass niggas out here.
Drake used to mess with Rihanna.
They had a thing.
It's the industry, man. They all done dealt with each other at some point.
Everybody had a little piece of
Okay. Can I just drop this? Did y'all see the guy came out and said he remembered a time he was at a Diddy party. He came into the room and seen Diddy tearing Carl Winslow the fuck down.
Carl, what?
From Family Matters.
Yo, no, that's not a part.
Giving him the business. Did y'all see that?
Y'all, they doing everything to Diddy, man.
Oh man, he look.
We gotta wait for the evidence to come out on the Diddy case, man.
As far as the Diddy shit, man.
Carl
listen,
Winslow is crazy.
when he do go down, he's taking everybody down with him. I'm very sure of that. He got
What you
fucking.
mean?
He had, bro, they said they found 1,000 hidden cameras in this man's house, dog. He got everybody on whack. He got everybody on footage.
That's why it's been quiet for so long, because he got, as soon as niggas come back, we're like, yeah, bro, I don't remember what happened last night. Shit got kind of,
He said, "Oh nigga, you remember?
dark.
I got the tape."
yeah, well, if you ever think about talking to somebody, I got the tape of this shit.
He got the tapes of them in the bathrooms and changing rooms.
Remember,
man, bro?
Did he like? Remember,
You a
you was
creep,
playing
bro.
Tommy Sticks too. Let's
Oh,
not.
God, now it's Tommy Sticks.
Let's not forget it. But besides that, man, what's else been going on in in the news in the city? You know what I mean?
Oh man, I want to go back to last week, man. they shot up the Id, man, at my old school, Sister Claire Muhammad. That was a real sad day in the city. I ain't never seen nothing like that. That really touched me, man. And, inshallah, ain't nobody really get hurt. They said wasn't no real life-hurting injuries. But that was really a wake-up call for the community, man, that some young boys is that brazen and crazy and out they mind, man. Like, I know it's a lot of beef out here, but it got to be a time and a place, man. We got to switch up our thinking, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
was
just
insane,
my opinion,
man.
you know what I mean?
The emotional damage that it could cause. It was young kids out there, people covering their babies. That's a traumatic experience for anybody. So, that's a sad thing, that something that was supposed to be so good and positive had to end like that, man. So, to the people that was there, man, just keep pushing. Prayers to you.
I felt that one, man. That shook me up. I thought I was in a dream or something, man.
It's so crazy because I was on my way down to Chalmers with my children, my family, and when I seen all the cops riding around, Walaikum Salam, when I seen all of the cops riding, and it was like undercover cops here, like it was just crazy. The first thing that came to mind was that it was a terrorist attack that happened because the war that's going on over in Gaza and stuff. So I thought this is the opportune time. This is what a terrorist would think, that this is the opportune time to hit up all the Muslims or whatever, or shoot at the Muslims. It just was a sad day, like you said. Something so beautiful turned into something so tragic. I think that Philly definitely has to do better. The youth got to do better. The parents got to do better, because let's be honest, a lot of these kids are out here raising themselves. I've seen nothing but teenagers the whole time. Where are the parents at?
Yeah, that's definitely the ones that's doing the shooting, man. That's definitely
man, we got all take accountability, man. I agree,
sure.
like on a high level. It starts when before we make the kids like our true relationship, because we gotta raise these kids properly. Even with my kids, I've been through a lot with my kids, and I realize it has a lot to do with the relationship I had with their mother. So, we got to change a lot. We got to just focus on the kids sometime and leave emotions. Definitely when the relationships is old, man, leave that shit alone, man, for real. Like, if it's over with you and the person, man, focus on the kids, because we mess up the kids' future by being emotional inside of relationships. You know what I'm saying? Right.
And if the kids are supposed to be the future, man, we in trouble. So we got to definitely do something a whole lot different. But I think the mayor's talking about, the new mayor. She's talking about cleaning up the streets. So let's wait to see what she's going to do, man. Hopefully, it all pans out and it works out for the best for Philly.
Well, I do know she's doing a lot of new things around the city. Aside from, I know she's attacking the drug epidemic that's going on in Kensington. But besides that, I know
I don't know how she's going to clean that shit up.
I don't either.
Call up the troops.
I don't know how she's going to clean that shit up.
I don't know how she's going to do it either. Because a lot of police were saying that they were specifically told to take the homeless people to Kensington. So, I mean, honestly, I think that a lot of that issue that's in Kensington, I feel like it was created. But that's another story. I do think that she has a lot of youth programs coming out for the city. I just actually signed my daughter up. They have a program from 12 to, I want to say, either 18 or 21. You can get, it's like a paid internship or whatever. Right. So at the rec centers. So if you go on phila.gov and look up the information, you can get your child into something creative and something that they can do to earn some money over the summertime and keep them off the streets.
Right. That's a good start.
Yeah.
Right. That's how
start somewhere.
That's how I started with the city jobs, Philly jobs, summer jobs. You gotta learn to grind while you young, man. Stop waiting till y'all 17 and 18, young boy. Y'all don't even want to take the trash out at mama house. I always say that, man.
Exactly.
Y'all arguing with the stepdaddy. Who gonna take out the trash?
That's because that nigga in there eating all the baby snacks. That's why.
Eating all the Pop-Tarts.
Drinking all the juice boxes and shit. So that nigga to get up and take the trash out. That's what they feel.
Yeah, you gotta change that by certain ages. The way the world is, our young men got to be moving around at 18 and 19. I'm talking about really focus on something. If you ain't going to school, get you a trade, man. They giving out the CDL now. They got a voucher. You give you $100 a week to get your CDL for free.
They paying you.
Right. Y'all young boys got to stop tripping, man. I'm serious.
Yeah. Y'all ain't never lied.
Big facts, big facts. So, yeah, man, again, man, prayers to everyone that was involved. And the last week's shooting at the Ed, prayers go up to them.
For sure, for sure.
What we want to kick off, talk about, man? Let's talk about this business and juggling business and lifestyle and family and all that.
Okay.
Let's
So
go.
recently I came from behind a chair. I've been producing my own hair products for some time now. Just because doing hair and being behind a chair, it takes a lot of your time. Of course, most of the time that you're doing here is Friday and Saturdays, which is time away from the family, time away from your children. I graduated from cosmetology school when my daughter was like 1 going on 2. So I look up now, she's 14, and like time has flown by, and I just wanted to spend as much time with them as possible. So I decided to come from behind a chair. I recently started working at, you guys all heard of the Welfare to Work program.
Mm-hmm.
So I started working at that program, which is just empowering individuals to be self-sufficient, learn different trades, like you were saying. They have all kinds of programs where you can go to school for phlebotomy, become a a mechanic, all kinds of things that they'll pay you. Help you with getting jobs, help you get your GED or high school diploma, just so that way our inner city individuals can get off of welfare.
Is this only for women? Can men be involved in them programs?
So the only way you can get, or the only way you're eligible for the program, is if you receive cash assistance from the welfare office. And men receive cash assistance. We enrolled a man yesterday. As long as you stay, so typically what happens is the welfare office will tell you have to do 30 hours of constructive activity for a week, which would be community service, job searching, going to school, all those type of things. So as long as you do that, you're in compliance. You can keep getting your cash assistance. Once you get a job, once you produce your, if you pass in your pay stubs, they give you a $100 gift card. So, I mean, they're doing anything and everything possible to get people motivated to be self-sufficient.
So it's a lot of incentives. It's
a lot of incentives for sure. So, I'm doing that. I start school on May 6th, so I can go ahead and get my degree in human services. Because I recently started a nonprofit for adolescent females, teaching them about sisterhood, teaching them about entrepreneurship and the importance of all of those things. So I figured, why not get the education behind my passion. So yeah, That's some of the things I'm doing.
That's what's up.
And working on trying to make these young ladies be young ladies again, and not city girls and the big sexies of the world.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm tired of this fucking Megan challenge, man.
Oh
That's
God.
like, again.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love looking at the fat asses. I do, but you know what I mean. It's as far as our young ladies go. We got daughters and little sisters and cousins that all watch that shit and imitate what they see. So
that's exactly what's going on.
Now you're tired of
growing up faster,
growing
man.
up too fast. You know what I mean?
But can we also say that, or talk about how, are men actually going after the good women? Are men actually going after the women who want to be mothers, want to be wives, want to be treated like a lady, want to be courted, or all y'all going after the women who willing to drop those drawers for $40? Like,
depends on where you at in life, man.
I don't think the $40 dropper's settling down. You can't.
First of all,
they not
if it's
settling.
$40, I don't want it. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Keep that $40, pussy. I don't want it. That come with some sort of disease, some sort of STD. I'm cool. You know what I mean?
But you got to find quality on both ends with men and women.
for sure.
You can't predict when you're going to meet your mate. You can't go out tonight to a club and meet your future mate. It just happens, you know what I mean? So really meeting somebody you connect with ain't easy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
You know, that's what be going
It's
on.
not.
People got to be friends first.
Yeah.
They got to be friends first.
some people don't.
How long you been married? How long you been married,
Let's
sis?
get to the nitty
Yeah, I was
gritty.
about to say I've been blessed with mine, with my husband. I've only been married for 2 years. We just had our 2-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
On, the 10th. Thank you. But we've been together since I was 18. On and off, we had our stages, and as me and my friend, he knows we've had our ups and downs. But I've been blessed.
That's what's
That's
up,
good.
man. That's what's up.
Do y'all have a strong friendship foundation?
Yeah, I think that, our relationship has blossomed into something beautiful over the years. Of course, we aren't the same people that we were when we met each other. I would say that my husband, when he was shot in 2017, that was something that really brought us together in a different way. It brought us together. So yeah. But yeah, we have a strong friendship. I mean, some things we don't even have to say. We just get each other. So yeah.
Look at the smile on this shit.
That's a good thing.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. I tell a lot of my friends, when it comes to men or when it comes to your significant other, you have to really pick your poison, because we aren't perfect people. Are you going to deal with somebody who is going to, let's say, make sure you're 100% financially comfortable, but he might spend a night out every other night, or he might give you a STD, or you might have to deal with his other woman at the market. Like, you have to pick your poison. So I mean,
but there's some women that don't mind that if the guy got that paper now.
and that's what I
Some
mean.
greedy motherfuckers
And
out
that's
here.
what I
you know
mean. It's really
Oh, that's his other chick. Let me put my head down. Okay.
No, they waving to each other now. Hey, girl, keep them over there on Wednesday so I can have fun.
People
with it.
go for a lot of different stuff out here, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, be careful.
How is it navigating, like, now that you're married, like, friendships and shit? Because, do you still hang out with single people? Do you hang out with only married people?
Well, since Aunt brought this up, let me tell you about this, Aunt. Dame, let me tell you about this. So, me and Aunt has been through some things in our friendship, because when Aunt met, did y'all get married? Didn't y'all get married?
Yeah.
When no shade.
Yeah.
No
Be
shade.
getting quiet, man. Say it with some
shade.
hair on your chest, man.
That's no secret. I was married.
If
Failed miserably.
no shade to her.
His voice got lowered.
It's like, oh,
But
shit,
I think that you really have to have a strong foundation in your friendship and in your relationship with your spouse, because Bruce and I was together when I came home talking about my coworker Aunt. Like, I'm cool with this guy at work. He cool as shit. Like, this is my homie. Like, I want you to meet him. I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my
But that's
homie.
super respected. You said I want you to meet him.
You wasn't fucking with me for a long time.
At
bro.
first it was a little bit like, what you mean is this nigga named Aunt? Like,
Every man feel that way. Like, fuck you talking about work friends.
until they actually met each other, until he helped us move before, you know what I'm saying? Like, until he seen like, oh, this is bro. Like, and I think it's something that has to happen. If you love your friend and you love your spouse it shouldn't be two different worlds. And your spouse should have enough respect and love for you and trust in you that it's not nothing more. Like, why would I bring my side nigga home? If it was anything that.
All the fellas in the room now, you know it's happened. I've been a side nigga before. It's happened, all right?
It be cousins and uncles and
you be cousin.
That's my guy,
cousin
bro.
Dane.
Cutting Pete. It's your damn cousin Pete, man.
Well, you know when they like facts. Well, that wasn't the situation with Aunt and I. We were actually real friends. We are real friends. We connected as soon as we start working together. We were working at Ken Crest together, and we were just cool, and we just hit it off or whatever. So long story short is years later, Aunt finds his ex-wife. Mm-hmm. She's now an ex-wife, and I called one day like, "Yo, bro, what's up? You know, I ain't hear from you."
You ain't about to do this.
He get all. It's like a little vibe. I'm like, "What's going on?" He like,
Listen,
I
was getting beat at
my
home,
wife
man.
don't really.
I'm coming out and saying, I was getting beat.
It was like, nigga, blink if you getting abused. What's going on?
No. So.
Listen,
my wife don't like us being friends like that no more.
No, hold time.
This shit was crazy.
Y'all not about to do this. EA, don't come in here with your bullshit, EA. Don't come in here with your bullshit.
No,
it wasn't like that. She's telling fibs, y'all. It wasn't exactly like that. It was somewhat like that. Kind of like that, right? But it wasn't all the way like that.
Okay.
You know.
So did he?
I don't even want to.
Hold on. Did he whisper?
Waiting for this shit.
Did he whisper on the phone?
When I tell you, I was concerned about my bro. I'm like, this bitch must be hitting him. Something going on. Like for real, it was crazy. He like, listen, like I can't. You can't be cool. I'm like, damn.
I talked to you in 2 years.
Yo, I never said no bullshit.
And granted, by all means, by all means, I ain't argue. I was like, oh, okay, because somebody said he was respecting his ex-wife at the time. For sure.
No, it
but
was causing problems at home.
That's a red flag. That is a red flag when your partner.
I'm divorced now, so obviously.
When your partner that much insecure, and you see, he is a big guy. Aunt, what you like, 6'5"?
6'2".
So, Aunt, you ain't try to block it? You ain't. No, because, you know, I
we're
never
not
hit a
doing
female.
He was stuttering and
I blocked some
everything.
jaws and all that and grabbed and.
First of all, EA, ain't nobody get their ass whipped. Stop it. He told him, did you try to block it?
This nigga was stuttering and everything. Like, yo, man.
So what it was,
whispering.
listen, let me be honest with you, right? What it was I was trying to keep the fucking peace, all right?
We do that.
I was trying to keep the
there.
peace, okay? And sometimes in keeping the peace, I didn't let my friend go. It just, you know, it's slowed down.
I was let go like a motherfucker. I don't know what you talking about.
Tell the truth, Aunt.
I was let go.
Did she hit you in the face?
No, you ain't let it go. You had to stop talking to her for a little while. You took a break.
I was let go. I was dumped.
Yo, I can't believe I became the bid on this shit, yo.
Yeah, because my feelings was hurt.
Hey, Bruce, help me out, Bruce.
My feelings was hurt.
Help me out, Bruce. This is bullshit. Listen. All right, you know what? I'm here to say publicly.
So I
don't want to say something publicly first. I want to say something publicly.
I don't want to hear no apologies. Because I already know.
Man, I done already apologized to your ass a couple times. Who the man in the suit? Hey, EA, man, they asking about you, man.
That's my man. He come in from time to time. That's my man.
He pops in and out.
So what you was saying, and finish it off.
Anyway, I mean, again, I'm sorry to my friend. But you know, some bitches be crazy, okay? And sometimes, you know, I wasn't trying. Happy wife, happy life.
Somebody said so. Somebody said so. Did you choose your friend or your relationship?
He chose his relationship as
that's bullshit.
As he should. He chose his relationship. And guess what I did when I hung up the phone? I was like, and when he come back crawling. I knew she was crazy.
We gotta hear one last thing about this situation. How was the first call of him coming back? Was he?
Yo, fuck out of here,
If I can remember it correctly.
Yo, he loving this shit. Yo.
Yeah.
He loving this shit.
You know,
me one.
he started
All right.
replying to my stories a little bit more often. What's up, sis? I miss you, sis. What's going on? I'm like, ain't no.
I'm sticking with the happy wife, happy life, right? Sometimes y'all women don't understand certain shit.
I understand that.
All right, and can't nobody on some real shit. It's hard to believe that two friends can have just a friendship, right? With nothing involved, no playing, no none of that, right? It's hard to believe. The ain't reason why you was able to, because Bruce was able to believe it, because he's a guy, and we
No.
women don't believe shit like that. I'm just saying.
Can I say this?
We got Charles Wilson. We got Charles Wilson tapping
the whole
in.
house ain't happy.
Nobody
Gonna
be happy.
And that's true. That is true. That's
true.
why I didn't give it. I didn't
true.
give it no arguments and nothing like that. But my whole thing was
I had to fall back for a
me
little bit.
and my husband was together before I met Aunt. Me and Aunt was
took
friends.
it a little better.
Me and Aunt was
Hey,
friends
Bruce, help me
before
out,
he
man.
met her. So that's what made it weird. Like, it wasn't like I was some new chick that he was, oh yeah, I'm about to go out with my homie. Like, no, we were friends before you even met her. So I don't understand. And I'm like, I used to invite him over. I'm like, come watch the game with me and Bruce. Like, come over to the cookout. Bring your wife so she can know I don't want Aunt. He's my homie. It's not like that.
It caused many problems.
Shorty say she do not like football at all.
Yeah, she was not having it. She was
wasn't,
like,
yo.
she was
No
not having it.
football,
Nah,
basketball, nor boxing.
But you know
Yo,
what?
the funny thing is, right, when I first met her, I told her about my friend. You know what I mean? Yo, it didn't end like that, man. I got tired of the arguments, yo. There's a lot of shit that happening behind the scenes, y'all. I don't want to talk about
Clearly,
it. All right? I don't want to discuss it.
It's bringing
I
up
won't discuss
trauma.
it.
It's
I'm
bringing up
traumatized.
trauma.
I'm traumatized, all right?
Yeah, he
Shit that happened
said
behind the
something.
scenes. I couldn't take it no more. I had to do it, all right? It ain't funny, Charles. Okay, Chew? It ain't funny. Shit
But
happens,
you know what?
all right?
I mean, when things
That's why I ain't together. That's why we ain't together. One of many reasons, all right?
when things
So
ended
they
with
asked
them-
him, why did y'all split? Man, this is just the viewers, man. Somebody asked, why did y'all split?
None
I'm
of y'all
just throwing that out.
motherfucking business. That's why. What the fuck y'all talking about now? We ain't doing this no more, all right?
I'm just gonna say.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. I love all the viewers. I love y'all. I love y'all to death. Y'all been rocking with us and supporting with us. But it's none of your fucking business, all right? Shit happens, okay? Shit
Definitely
happens,
happened.
all right? None of your business, all right? Could have been me, could have been her, could have been both of us. Who knows?
Right.
Okay?
Oh, man.
Well, I'm sorry to
Happy,
bring
man.
up. I'm sorry to bring this up on air
Trauma.
again, but
You
I
see I'm
had to get
twitching
that.
and
I
shit.
had to get that off my chest.
You see the joke going crazy. Comments going up, man.
I mean,
That's cool.
and when my
I'll
friend,
be the butt of the joke.
when my
Nah.
friend needed me, I was there to pick you up. When you had your issue, was I not? Was I not? Like, oh, things didn't work out. Oh,
You
That's
scraped him up.
yeah, that's
You know what?
crazy.
This is get back for that, ain't it? This is get back for that.
That's a good thing, though. That's a
I
good
called my
thing.
mom about
man.
this shit. My
Her
feelings
feelings are still
was
hurt.
hurt. My feelings was hurt. It was.
Sis, Nay, I love you and
I
I'm
love
sorry.
you too, bro.
Okay?
I'm glad that we moved past it.
We've been moved past it.
Yeah, it's been a couple years, but I'm gonna still bring it
God
up.
damn. Okay, she had to put me on blast. That is a real friend. She has been a real friend through thick and thin.
Yes,
You know what I
vice
mean?
versa,
I'm talking about,
vice
yeah,
versa.
thank you.
I
Vice
feel you,
versa,
Charles.
I've been a
vice
good
versa.
friend too.
Yes.
I did have to, step away for a second. Okay,
Yes.
I know people understand this shit.
I do. I
All right,
understand
a lot of people
it,
understand it.
but it didn't.
No, man. Ed, that's my man. That's my man. No, we're going to leave Ann alone, man. Like,
I don't
That's
mind
my
being the
man,
butt of the
man.
laugh, but yes, it did happen, and I am sorry. All right,
Yeah, it's
publicly.
okay. It's
And I
okay.
said
but
it's
that's
private,
really
I'm
that's
saying
really thorough that y'all could respect that inside y'all marriage. Also, like that's real thorough.
And two, right? With that
Uh-huh.
whole thing is, I didn't make it hard either. Like I wasn't, how some niggas say they friends, but they be calling all hours of the night. I ain't never do no shit like that.
Have
I
I?
always no, I ain't say you did.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I always respected
my relationship.
Their relationship
Exactly.
or whatever
Exactly.
the case may be.
Because some people do.
I mean, and there's a lot of cats that don't do that.
Right.
But we were
That's
legit
because
friends.
I was about to say that's because niggas be having secret hidden agendas. They be waiting for your boyfriend to mess
I
up.
had a lot of friends that I used to hit back in the day. That's what it
They be
was. I mean,
waiting
but we
for-
all have, right? I mean, am I lying? Nigga, you know.
That's
I don't know
Right.
what you talking
All right, we
about.
had
I'm an angel in my man.
I'm talking to the fellas in the room
Oh,
and
okay.
shit. But
And
you
he's
know,
an angel in mine. I don't want to hear about nobody used to hit, babe. Don't even. I don't want to hear about none of that.
No, he was born yesterday. He ain't like that.
He was a virgin when we met.
Well, you know, after some years, all that's wiped away, man.
Exactly. He was a born again virgin.
yeah, got his slate got wiped clean a
Yes,
long
it
time
did.
ago. All right.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, so sometimes it happened, but I never was that drawing friend, and neither was Nay. But
Exactly.
you know, sometimes women don't understand that all the time. And could I have put my foot down a little more? I could have,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, I think that in relationships you really have to really start paying attention early on.
Mm-hmm.
Not just you per
I know what
se,
you
but I'm
mean.
just saying particularly to everybody. Pay attention to those red flags. Like, red flags be coming up for a reason. And I think that a lot of times when you in love and when her ass fat and all
You
those
ignoring
different-
every flag
you be
flying
like,
back.
that flag kind of pink. No, it was a red flag.
I will say this, right? I did a lot of growing, okay? Because real shit. I did a lot of growing. Right? So here's the thing, right? I want to say this because I don't want to place blame all on her and shit. I had my shit with me, all right? I did, okay? That's the truth, right?
Yes.
So, you grow
Nobody's
as a
perfect.
person. When
Nobody's
you're younger, it's been a long time, so it happens, I mean.
No, but I think
We all been there.
I think you had valid.
I ain't the only diverse motherfucker in the room.
Oh, I don't have no problems with it, brother.
No, I'm joking. I'm fucking with you.
No, but I think that
You know, I talk heavy.
I know, right?
I talk heavy. I ain't hiding from nothing, man. You know what I mean?
No, I think that you had valid points as well, and things that didn't work out on your end. I think marriage
wasn't the best.
Marriage is teamwork. She had issues as well,
Yeah,
so
yeah, of course.
I think that
You
yeah,
definitely
exactly.
know.
And I was about to
So,
say, I think you're not giving yourself enough props, and you tried to work through a lot of problems, and
shit happens.
stuff happens.
Well, when
All right,
you
so moving on.
when you get married when you're young, it's hard, man. You gotta
yes,
throw that out there
yes,
too.
it
You know what I
is.
mean? It ain't easy.
Shit happens. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Okay, let's
Right?
move on.
They rebelled.
Let's move on. I don't even
No
know how
more.
that. I don't even know how that came
No
up.
more, please stop.
I don't even know how that came up.
You was upset about some shit. You got to get it off your chest. I get it. All right, no more. I don't need no more skeletons falling out nobody's closet. Remember when the Medina, what the fuck is the draw? Why did I get married when they was at this fucking kitchen table and shit? I felt like her. Boom. I'll say some shit.
Oh
But
man,
no.
everything is what it is.
When they show you who you are, when they show you who they are, you believe them.
That is right.
Yes.
That is right. No, it's not a skeleton podcast. We're done with that, okay?
Yes, we're
Clearly, my friend still has some feelings about
I
it.
had to get it off my
So
chest.
she had to get it off her chest, right?
Okay.
So that's what we did. We got it up off her chest.
Yes.
Now we can move on off air.
Yes,
I'm
we
just
are
saying.
moving on. We are moving past. I won't bring it up again. I promise.
Somebody
God,
say it. Marriage is great. You just got to keep it real. I totally
you
agree.
definitely do, and
I
you
agree
have
with
to
that.
continue to work through because we have our issues like anybody else, but you have to be committed to the work that it takes to to keep it going.
Right.
It's easy to quit, but it's hard to put the work in. So
Well, the energy.
yeah.
Do y'all have kids? Do y'all have kids
We
together?
have 3 children together.
Oh man, this is serious business.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh man, that's
Look,
alhamdulillah, man.
Hey, talk your
Y'all
shit.
look happy too.
said
Y'all smiling, man. Hold on.
I I'm blessed that I don't have to deal with no other baby mamas and all of that type of stuff. So
man. Yeah, that's another world.
This is what I meant by he was a virgin when we met. It was fine.
He born again. It's okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we have a 14-year-old daughter, a 7-year-old son, and a 2-year-old. So yeah, we bless our family.
Alhamdulillah, man. Yeah, keeping it together. Y'all both smiling. Something going on good. That's a good thing, though, man. I like to see that.
You got some talented kids too, man.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
She do it right, man. She talented.
Well, I guess she doesn't want to do rap anymore now. She wants to. She want to get back into basketball. So
okay.
We working on that. Bruce has a cousin who has. Oh, let me shout that out. Bruce has a cousin who has a free skills training for the youth. I believe it's from 10 to 18. So, but they separated by the ages or whatever, and they meet on different times. It's called Victory in North. Okay. So on Instagram, Victory in North.
Y'all go follow that, man. Yes. Victory in North.
Follow that. Get them kids involved.
Free skills training. Who?
Ayo, one of the coaches, old basketball boy. Yeah, back in the day. Good thing.
That's a great thing.
Does your husband treat you like a queen?
They asking the question.
You got to say the question out loud. They hear the question.
Okay, it say, sis, tell us. Does your husband treat you like a queen? I feel like no, I'm just.
It's taking a long time.
I'm just about to start.
I ain't get my clock out.
It's your turn.
No, honestly, I honestly, all I have to do is put on a sad face, and I get what I want. So I am truly blessed, and not saying that. Well, I'm spoiled in a lot of ways, and he is too. So yes, he does treat me like a queen. And
do you treat him like a king?
I believe that I do. I mean, I'm a little stubborn in ways.
Wink once for yes, wink two for no.
I believe that I do.
Come on, man. Keep it real now.
I believe that I do. Of course.
Don't get in the car, you little motherfucker.
I believe that I do. I mean,
oh man.
I allow him to be who he is.
It's okay
he
to blink, Bruce.
Me to be who I am, and I think that's the beauty of our relationship. We're not trying to change each other. He doesn't put too many restrictions on me. I don't do that. I don't do that to him either. So we kind of just make it work.
That's good, man. Because
Bruce is a gamer. Bruce is a gamer.
Yeah, he do his thing.
And for a long time, I used to dream about cutting the power cord to his PlayStation. For a long time, it felt like that was his other woman. So
you realized at some point that keep him out the way. He ain't hurt nobody.
Outside,
he minding his business.
Right. Yeah, I realize it's for the most.
We gotta have a little tiny hobby. I mean, come on, it's boring in the house. At some
Could have been worse things than the game.
Exactly. So I have to accept that his PlayStation comes.
Let's get some question, man. How? Because you guys are relatively young, right? How do you keep it so good for so long? I mean, because of course you have your problems. I mean, everybody do. There's no secret. Everybody have problems, but for as long as I've known you, and it's been a long time, you guys have kept it going, kept it rocking. And I admire that. I ain't gonna lie. That's dope. I mean, that's dope.
I would say aside from the love and us trying to provide our children with that 2-parent household that we both lacked growing up, and I would say honestly listening to some of my girlfriends and realizing like I got my babe and it's good enough for me. I mean, I be hearing some stories and between what is there else I'm happy.
They want to know how long you guys been together. How long you guys been together?
So I met Bruce the year I graduated from high school, like fresh out of high school. I'm 34 now. So how many years is that? My daughter is 14. So what, like 15?
Yeah.
Good 15.
I got a good question for y'all. Yeah. What do y'all think about polygamy? Would he be able to get another wife? Just throwing that out there. I mean, I think that's a question a lot of people would want to know. I'm just throwing it on the table.
Oh, that's right. He's speaking.
Speak up, man. I might have to get
I'm gonna tell you.
I might have to get a little mic.
Bruce said he don't even think about that, y'all. I'm gonna speak for him. He said he don't even think about that.
Let me tell you something.
She said no and no.
Exactly. I think that we kind of a little bit too settled for all of that type of stuff.
In other words, fuck no.
If I don't want to share him with a PlayStation, it damn sure ain't about to be with another woman. But no, honestly, you know, I think
that's a spiteful question.
Yeah.
No, it's just a question, you know. We gotta throw that out there.
I think that polygamy is beautiful for its own reasons. Who is that? He asking the question.
Back.
Islamically, it's a principle. You got to just understand the history of it. I only would want one woman, respectfully. Right. If I was to get married again, I would want
another divorcee.
I wouldn't want because I wouldn't want it done to me. So some things is common sense.
Yeah, I think that, you know, like he said, in the religion, it is a man's right that he can take another wife.
Somebody
as long as you can provide for them equally. And I think that's what the misconception is. Wait, you have 2 wives?
No, they want to know. Yeah.
I was about to say.
Ant was waiting for this. Ant didn't want you to stop talking. He's leading up like,
I'm going to read the question for you since you don't want to read it.
Charles talking about sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
I share him with
I definitely don't have 2 wives, man, for whoever asks it, man.
Exactly.
I'm a settled guy, man. Like one is enough for me, man. I'm a real settled guy, man. I don't want a lot of issues, you know what I mean? So for me, I choose one.
I mean, that's a fucking headache. That's a headache. It sounds like a headache. Like you hear that shit and your head just start hurting.
I mean,
for the regular man, 2 wives is just insane. You know what I mean? Half these cats ain't got enough money to provide for one.
That's right.
Let alone to be able to provide for 2.
And you had to fully be able to. This wife going to.
I work at Brooklyn. I can't nearly afford 2.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you got to be able to give both wives their right. And you know, if you buy this one a car, buy that one a car, and
it's a little deeper than just having 2.
I ain't want to start no trouble, man. I just threw that out there.
No, but honestly,
you know, they may go crazy in the comments.
Well, I posed a question to the sister. They come
well, let me tell you, whoever this is, I don't really know this person, but this is Filoosh Talk. We ask questions we want to know.
Yes.
We ask questions we want to know. And
I think it was a great question.
It was a great question. We Muslim, so that's an easy question to ask. That wasn't nothing that deep.
Yeah, I think that was a great question.
And this couple answered it well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good job. Because Bruce was like, I don't even think about other women. You niggas is not about to get me in trouble on the
wifey ain't even have to answer.
When you are providing every need, they don't even.
Monogamy is cool, man.
Yeah.
It ain't about the money. Well, I would say in the religion, right? If in order, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in order to have 2, you have to be able to take care of both equally.
Yes.
That's definitely true.
So it is about money in a sense.
It's all about money.
As far as like Islamically.
It's all about money. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, no, your wife can't be getting food stamps. No, you can't be living on Section 8, like, because the government.
But it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, but like the government is taking care of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you want to speak about religious and how it's supposed to be, then let it be what it's really supposed to be. And a lot of these men, they just throwing religion on it and they doing what they want to do out here, and which is just from a sister standpoint and talking to a lot of sisters, it's been really hard on a lot of sisters out here because a lot of men are playing games with these women, and like I said, I'm blessed.
Yeah, it's something good to see, man. I'm happy to see that y'all happy. A positive couple. We can have a positive Muslim couple up
here.
Some
longevity at that.
Shine a light on it. Like this is what we love in our community. Everything is not negative. So that's what we do at Filoosh Talk, man. We just having fun.
Sure. Hey, real quick, man. I want to say this to Bruce, man. We can't wait to have you on the show and you talk and tell us your story, bro. Real rap. I think it's definitely a story that need to be heard. Huh?
In May. Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would
So
love
we'll
for him to come
definitely
up here
discuss
and share
it.
his story.
Yeah.
That's 2 days before my incident in 2017.
Okay, so 2 days before the anniversary of your incident. Okay.
Of the shooting,
All right, yeah. So you want to give a little slide back?
I could give a little backstory of it, and it's so crazy because a lot of people that we know, died from one gunshot or whatever, but Bruce survived 8 gunshots. He's a gunshot victim, and he's been just amazing in using his story and turning his pain into purpose. He's been a part of a documentary. It's called Trigger. Okay. So they have viewings all over the city, and then he goes onto the panel and he speaks about the effects of gun violence, things that we could do to prevent gun violence, and trying to just really be what people need to hear out here, and see a victim that's actually turning it into something positive is a great thing. Yep.
That is, man.
That's a good thing, brother. A lot of people need to hear your story, man, because we don't never get to hear the back end, who it affects, how it affects them, how it affects families, how it affects whoever you with.
Just across the board.
We got to hear the whole story, man.
Yeah, he was in the hospital for 3 months. Had to learn how to talk, walk, all of that. He had a trach in his throat. It was so hard because I had just had our middle child. Our middle child was only 3 months at the time when it happened. And because of how much time I had to spend at the hospital to support him, I had to stop breastfeeding. It was just a really, really hard time just because of knowing who he is. Just like Aunt can even tell you, knowing who he is. He's a very mild-mannered person. And it just was so crazy because it was something that I thought would never happen to him.
Right.
So I would love for him to come up here and so you guys can get a part of.
Definitely.
Listen,
talk about this.
Listen. When we talk about being in love, that's being in love, man. When your partner by you through the craziest parts of your life, you know what I mean? That's real love, for real.
Right. So somebody had a question.
Yeah.
So can you share how you managed this process during the healing?
During his healing.
Yeah, his healing.
I would say it was a lot of turning to God, of course, turning to Allah, and of course, our support system, our family, and sometimes during this time we would have problems because I don't know if anybody is a caregiver, but when you're in the position of a caregiver, sometimes they lash out at you, and his mental health was affected. It was a lot that he went through, and it was a lot that I think that he didn't realize that I went through seeing him go through it. You know what I'm saying? He lost hearing in one of his ears because of it. So he's a completely different person in a lot of ways. But just supporting him in healing, motivating him to talk about it, and I think that's a lot of times a lot of our Black men don't speak about their trauma enough so that they can really heal properly. Getting in therapy, that was something that we both did individually. So yeah.
That's a journey, man.
It has truly been a journey.
Y'all definitely poster child for a good, healthy relationship. And everyone goes through ups and downs.
For sure.
You guys,
for sure.
I watched you guys throughout the years do y'all thing, man.
Yeah.
It was a great. Hey, listen, we coming close to the time.
Yes, this was amazing.
Man, what you got to talk about, Dan? What you about to say?
Man, I had a great time, man.
Yeah,
I always
show,
say,
yeah.
I think we highlighting some positive things in the community and with our people and good relationships. Because, we do talk about some, off the hook stuff sometimes.
Sometimes, listen.
It go a little left.
Look, we for the culture, man. Rather it's relationships, music, fucking, mental health. We talk about it all, man.
Yeah.
As we always say, it's like being at a family cookout.
Yeah.
We just having fun.
Yeah.
So, we got some big things coming, man.
Okay.
Filoosh Talk on the Street.
And we really proud of all the guests and everybody that's supporting, everybody in the comments on the live. It's unbelievable, man.
Yeah, appreciate
we
the support.
growing at a fast pace, so man, just keep rolling with us, man.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see some shit, man. We got some shit coming for y'all, man.
Yes,
For
I
sure.
love it. I love it.
We really
I love
do.
to see it.
We really
For
do.
sure, man. They go crazy.
The comments are going insane.
Yo, y'all off the hooks, man. Everybody want to bid off me, but you know how it go, man. But like I say, we had a good show, man. It's all love. This Filoosh Talk episode 27.
Man, see y'all next week, man.
See y'all next week, man.
Thanks for
Salute.
having me, guys.
No doubt, man.
Shout out. We out.
This was amazing.